HMCS Corner Brook is a long-range hunter-killer submarine of the Royal Canadian Navy. She is the former Royal Navy Upholder class submarine HMS Ursula, purchased from the British at the end of the Cold War. She is the third boat of the Victoria class and is named after the city of Corner Brook, Newfoundland. Design: Corner Brook's displacement is approximately 2,200 tons surfaced and 2,400 tons submerged. Covered in anechoic tiles to reduce her detection by active sonar, the submarine is 70.3 meters long, 7.6 meters across the beam and has a deep diving depth in excess of 200 meters. The main hull is constructed of high-tensile steel sections stiffened by circular internal frames. Equipment located outside the main hull is covered by the casing, which also gives the crew a safe walkway when the submarine is surfaced. The fin, which helps support the masts, serves as a kind of keel and provides a raised conning position. Corner Brook has 6 torpedo tubes and can carry up to 18 Mark Chapter 48 Mod 4 heavyweight torpedoes for use against surface and subsurface targets. Corner Brook's sonar sets allow her to locate and track ships and other submarines passively, that is, without transmitting on active sonar and thus giving away her location. She is fitted with radar for general navigation, attack and search periscopes, and an electronic support measures suite. The boat has 2 diesel generators, each capable of producing up to 1,410 kilowatts, and 1 main motor. The generators are used to charge 2 main batteries, each consisting of 240 cells. These batteries are used to power the submarine, which can reach a submerged speed of up to 20 knots. Construction: the submarine was laid down as HMS Ursula at Camel Laird's Birkenhead Yard on 10 January 1989. She was launched on 28 February 1991 and commissioned into the Royal Navy on 8 May 1992. Operational history: Royal Navy and Transfer Ursula was decommissioned on 16 October 1994, looking to discontinue the operation of diesel-electric boats. The British government offered to sell Ursula and her sister submarines to Canada in 1993. The offer was accepted in 1998. The 4 boats were leased to the Canadians for $427 million, with the lease to run for 8 years. The submarines would then be sold for £1. Problems were discovered with the piping welds on all 4 submarines, which delayed the reactivation of Ursula and her 3 sisters. Ursula was handed over to the Canadian Forces on 21 February 2003, and commissioned as HMCS Corner Brook on 26 June 2003. Royal Canadian Navy. After commissioning, Corner Brook was deployed on the east coast of Canada, based out of Halifax. During a refit in 2006, elevated levels of lead were detected aboard the submarine. They were believed to come from the lead brick ballast blocks used aboard Corner Brook. Between October 2006 and January 2008, Corner Brook was active for only 81 days. The submarine participated in NATO exercise Noble Mariner during May 2007. During the exercise, which occurred in the Baltic region, Corner Brook successfully closed with the aircraft carrier HMS Ursula without being detected. The submarine returned to Canada, and in August, she participated in Operation Nanook, a sovereignty exercise held in and around Iqaluit and the Baffin Island coastal and the Hudson Strait areas. That year, Corner Brook participated in the NATO exercise Noble Warrior, marking the first time in 15 years that Canadian submarine had been present in European waters. In February 2008, Corner Brook departed departed from Halifax during a snowstorm for a 3-month deployment to the Caribbean Sea. As part of the deployment, the submarine operated with the United States Joint Interagency Task Force SUF, which attempts to counter drug trafficking, people smuggling and piracy in the region. Corner Brook returned to Halifax in May. In January 2009, Corner Brook was the target for submarine detection exercises performed by HMCS Halifax and HMCS Montreal. This was followed by a 4-week, multi-ship training exercise in the North Atlantic during February and March. Then participation in the UNITAS multinational exercise off Florida during late April and early May. During August, the submarine was involved in Operation Nanook 2009, conducting covert surveillance patrols in the vicinity of Baffin Island. Early in 2011, Corner Brook took part in Operation Caribe, before transients to the West Coast as part of her redeployment to Esquimalt. In June 2011, the submarine ran aground during maneuvers off Vancouver Island. 2 submariners were slightly injured. After the grounding incident, civilian and military submariners began pre-maintenance work on the submarine, in the expectation of an extended maintenance program. At the time, the process, length and cost of the work was unknown due to existing contracts. A board of inquiry formed after the collision found that the cause of the collision had been human error. In February 2012, post-collision photos of the dry-docked submarine were published, showing extensive damage to the boat. The media also cited unofficial sources, saying the pressure hull may be damaged beyond repair. As of July 2014, Corner Brook began her extended docking work period that was expected to take until 2017 to complete.